So if this isn't the most medieval looking building that you've ever seen, I don't know what could be more medieval looking.
We are Liz and Alex. We decided to round out the year by spending the holiday season in Europe for a dream European Christmas full of Christmas markets and winter sports. After spending a week in Finland, we are making our way south to our next destination, Tallinn, Estonia. We are on a ferry right now from Helsinki to Tallinn, Estonia. And this ferry is crazy. I've never been on a boat this big before. Maybe I'm just sheltered, but there's like 9 different stories. There's like a casino and a bar and a bunch of restaurants and cabins. I've never seen one this big before. It's really crazy. I'm really looking forward to Estonia. I hear they have a really cool medieval Christmas market. We will catch you up when we get there. Welcome to our place here in Tallinn, Estonia. I want to do just a quick tour of our place because it's amazing, especially for what we're paying for it. We have this amazing view outside of these like old buildings, and there's like an ice skating rink there and Christmas decorations and these really colorful buildings. And the kitchen is nice. It's got pretty much everything that we need. And not 1, but 2 bedrooms. One of them is here, and we're just using it for storage. And not just a washer, but a dryer as well, which is definitely going to be very much needed. Excited about this one. The living room comes with a Christmas tree and same view as the kitchen, very beautiful. And now the master bedroom, which has quite a bit of space. One of the reasons we're excited about this is because it's only $45 per night. It's really nice. I think your money goes quite a long ways in Estonia. It is the next day here in Estonia, and we are kicking off our little exploration, starting with this church that's literally right across from our apartment. This is St. Nicholas's Church, aka Santa Claus, before he was Santa Claus. And it was actually built in the 13th century, so it is a really old building, and it is really cool looking.
So if this isn't the most medieval looking building that you've ever seen, I don't know what could be more medieval looking. Tallinn's known for having a lot of old buildings from like the 12th and 13th century that just looks like whatever you picture when you think of medieval times.
Behind me we have the largest artillery tower from the medieval era in the Baltics, and I can totally see like some guys with bow and arrows just like shooting them out of these little windows there. It's really cool looking. It was built in the late 1400s. It's just so cool seeing so many buildings so old. You just don't really see that much in America.
There's multiple towers that connected to that first tower, and this tower is full of ghost stories. So there's lots of little creepy statues all around here. We'll spare you some of the ghost stories because some of them are quite spooky, and we don't know who watches these. This is fun.
Oh wow. Behind me is the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, which is actually built during the Russian Empire, when Estonia was part of the Russian Empire. It was built in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And once again an Orthodox church like the ones we saw, like that one we saw in Finland, and you can definitely see that style with the big round architecture. It's cool looking. After looking outside of that ice skating rink, we've decided to finally give it a try.
Alright, we're at the Tallinn Christmas market in Estonia. This Christmas market actually won Best Christmas Market in Europe in 2018, so I'm super excited to explore this one. We're starting off right here by the Christmas tree. This square has had like the oldest Christmas tree, I think it is, some stat. Now I think we're gonna go get some sort of hot drink to warm up a bit because it's freezing.
We got a couple more items. One of them is a raspberry glogi, which is really good. It tastes like you're drinking a raspberry. It's really, really good. And then we went to this other place that does handmade chocolates, and we got this coconut one that looks really good. Wow. White chocolate coconut. That is insanely good.
We got a local food here. Well, hot chocolate's not local, but we got these local things to try. These are rosettes, and there's a bunch of other names, the lady said, but this is an old family recipe. So, I'm gonna give it a go. And it's an Estonian dish. It's very light and airy. It's crispy, but also kind of soft. It's really good. Very good. Kind of like a donut that's lighter.
Next on our list is these beautiful pancakes, mini pancakes with raspberry jam on top. Oh wow. I think I could just eat this whole thing. That is insanely good. That raspberry jam might be one of the best raspberry jams I've ever had. It is so good.
Went to a street merchant on the roads, and she was dressed in all medieval garb, and she had candied almonds she gave us a sample of. And I was hesitant at first because like almonds, like, I don't know, they can be kind of boring. But these are amazing. They taste like gingerbread almonds. Like, that's the best way I can describe it.
We are going to go see a few more sights today.
We're first gonna go see a bird named Steve.
Stephen the Seagull.
We're up on the Katu viewing platform, and there's no Steve, unfortunately, the seagull. So there's a seagull named Steve that sometimes hangs out here. Apparently he's very photogenic and curious. But it's a gorgeous view of Old Town Tallinn. It's like beautiful, all these old buildings. Like, Tallinn's such a gorgeous, gorgeous city. We keep just being in awe every time we are walking around and seeing things. Like, there's such cool old buildings here. We are at St. Catherine's Monastery. We're gonna go explore. It's really cool out here. What are you seeing?
This wall here, check this out. It goes all the way from here, all the way down that way.
Right, so we stumbled upon the city wall of Tallinn, so we decided to go up it. It was like a €3 fee, but this is super cool. We just saw a toilet earlier, medieval style toilet.
Yeah, that's a toilet.
And now we're just gonna walk the length of the wall and just explore. This is so cool.
Apparently Santa Claus wears blue here. Maybe?
It is a snowy day here in Tallinn. It's our last day in Tallinn, and today's theme is all about getting to experience medieval Tallinn. So we're doing a medieval walking tour right now to kick off our medieval day in Tallinn.
Today, my dear guests, we are going to travel back in time. So are you ready for the best joke you've ever heard? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Thanks. And a wild chase begins. 1 and the 2, right. 1 and the 2, middle.
Okay, so we just finished the best walking tour of our life, Tales of Revolve. I'm going to link it down below if you're ever in Tallinn. Highly recommend. At this time they're only running on Saturdays, but it was so interesting. We had a great guide. So on that walking tour we learned the history of the first ever decorated Christmas tree. I think I mentioned when we were at the Christmas market, like, oh, it's been there for so many years. Like, that brings that whole story to life. That's where the oldest known decorated Christmas tree is from. And now I'm in poor lighting because we are at Old Hansa, which is a restaurant that's all, like, everyone's in character in medieval times. The whole menu is in medieval style, so it's super interesting so far. And they have no lights because this is medieval times. It's before they had electricity, so we have candles. The whole place is just lit using candles.
This is candle wax. All of that.
So I think this is going to end our time in Estonia. We leave for our next country tonight, so I'm going to close out the vlog. We had a great time. Ending at that restaurant was a super nice way to kind of cap our medieval vibe day. So that was super cool. Definitely recommend that restaurant if you're ever in Old Town Tallinn. We will call it a night. See you on our next video. We are in Berlin, Germany.
dude. How's it going?
This is mine now. Most people think we are complete junk food addicts. This is the type of food we eat. And we're not filming trying new foods in other countries.
Let's try that.